Hello, and thank you for watching Jason Adam TV on YouTube. If you haven't, please click subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and leave comments. So today I'm going to be listening to Zhou Shen rendition of a Lady Gaga song called Telephone. And if I'm not mistaken, it was originally released in 2009 on her album The Fame Monster. The next year, 2010, the music video premiered and is one of my favorite music videos of all time because it was so over the top outrageous. I mean, Lady Gaga has always been an advocate of LGBTQ people, and in the video she is seen kissing another woman at a women's prison. But if you look at the lyrics of the song is also interesting in its own right. The song is talking about the information age, and it uses catchphrases like blowing up my phone, which originated around the turn of the century, around the late 90s, early 2000s, to mean when someone incessantly calls you over and over again and you don't want to pick up the phone. So yeah, the lyrics are really interesting in their own right. And I really think the message that the song is getting across is about the increasingly narcissistic and voyeuristic nature of society around the world as a result of information overload. We have all, not every single person, but in general, we have all tried to get our moment in the sun, and it's becoming harder and harder with smartphones. Also, the smartphone came out like right before the first iPhone came out, right before telephone came out. So yeah, it's a really interesting song, and it's a really catchy tune. So I really enjoy this song by Lady Gaga. And I'm really interested to see Zhou Shen's version of the song. So again, thank you for watching Jason Adam TV. First, I'm going to play through the song. And if you have any comments, please leave them. And if you would like, then I will play through the song again, and I will comment on the song the second time I play through. One more note about the music video for this song. It was directed by Jonas Åkerlund, if I'm not mistaken. He's a famous Swedish director.
I remember that Lady Gaga sang a song with collaborated song with
Beyonce.
Beyonce, yeah.
Yeah. In the music video, in the song, she's singing along with Beyonce. And Beyonce is her sidekick in the movie, and the truck they're riding in actually debuted in the movie Kill Bill, and they take the truck to go on and commit a mass murder at a diner in the music video Telephone. And also, the guy playing the reporter at the end of the video is Jay Rodriguez. He's one of the original cast of Queer Eye. The first version of Queer Eye on TV. So yeah, the music video is really interesting. The director's interesting. He's done award-winning videos for Madonna, the Rolling Stones. He's done other videos for Beyonce and Lady Gaga. So yeah, everything about this song screams star status. I mean, it was destined to be a hit. And
right, so by the way, we had to congratulate Zhou Shen's birthday again.
Right. Happy birthday, Zhou Shen. His birthday is not long after yours, is it?
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Right. So Jason's birthday is also just a little bit before Zhou Shen's birthday. So now we're going to play through Zhou Shen's rendition of Telephone by Lady Gaga. And if you have any comments, we'd be happy to hear from you. Okay, here we go.
I have to hit the screen first.
Right.
Ouch. What happened? What happened?
Okay, we're back online.
Okay. All right. Let me do.
Okay,
If you wanna use the keyboard, you have to hit the screen first.
Jason's got a lot of cables around here, and I think I touched one. Okay, here we go. We're going to play Zhou Shen covering Lady Gaga's song Telephone.
天哪，我们进入了循环。每次放这个主题是刚刚的时候的。
It's not working.
哦。
Okay, there we go. All right, so wow, that's a very interesting version of Telephone. So yeah, like I said, I think the purpose, the meaning of the song Telephone was to convey how hectic life has become with the advent and spread of mobile phones. And it just got even more so.
I think Jason Zhou Shen did some
Ad-libbing?
yeah, he add something interesting rendition.
Yeah. He did some Chinese rap there in the middle of the song.
And his groove is very good.
So yeah, the song is meant to convey how hectic life has become and how people are afraid not to answer their telephone. They feel anxiety when their phone is ringing, and they don't answer it or can't answer it. Interesting commentary on life nowadays.
You know, Zhou Shen sang like more than 4 hours in a row.
That is amazing. He has
Yeah.
a lot of stamina. There's no way I could do that. I couldn't even talk for 4 hours, let alone sing for 4 hours. Okay, this time we're going to play through the song, and I'm going to comment on Zhou Shen's version of Lady Gaga's song Telephone. So if you have any comments, please leave them. And we enjoy hearing from you. Thank you for watching Jason Adam TV.
词儿在哪呀？词儿在哪？
Zhou Shen is up in the garage.
词儿在哪？
He doesn't know where it is.
He doesn't know where the song is starting at. Okay, he's kind of lost.
天哪，我们进入了循环。
Because it's so catchy, you know, you can't repeat it. It's very easy to get lost.
I like the little harp intro at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a moment of clarity in an otherwise chaotic song.
Hello, hello, baby, you can hear a thing. I have gone to service in the club to see.
I like the wavering of his voice. In a way, it's kind of got a wild quality that kind of reminds me a little bit of Shakira. I like Shakira's song Lobo, and the way his voice wavers when he goes up, it kind of reminds me of Shakira's voice.
Nobody see you looking up at me. Sorry, can I hear? I'm kinda busy. Kinda busy. Sorry, can I hear? I'm kinda busy.
He puts a lot of feeling in his voice, and I'm kind of busy.
Signature of his voice, you know.
Yeah, and that wavering of the voice sound, it kind of reminds me of Shakira for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah.
Did we just do a reaction to Shakira's song before?
Did we? I forgot. But yeah, Shakira is another one of my favorite singers, and she's got a lot of feeling in her voice, and I especially like her song Lobo, She Wolf. Okay, so let's continue listening to Zhou Shen's version of Lady Gaga's Telephone.
Just a second, my fears is all they call play, and I can't stop to it to keep my head.
I think he ad-libbed on the lyrics just a little bit there, but yeah, his English pronunciation is becoming a lot better. Yeah, because in previous songs, some of the English lyrics he sang I didn't really understand, but I am understanding most of the lyrics on this song.
He must have worked very hard on, improving
His English pronunciation, yes.
Should I somehow know that I was afraid, and I'm kind of busy. Stop coming out, I don't get anymore. Hold my hand, my heart, and oh.
And it's not easy to do. I mean, to sing English, especially with this song, because
Yeah, it's so hard, even for me.
is almost like a rap. The speaking is very quick, fast, rapid fire, or the singing is very rapid fire, and there's a lot of repetition in the song that is kind of like the quirk that you get, like if your phone drops out, or I don't know if phones still do that, but like in the late 90s, early 2000s, when phones would drop out, you would have digital artifacts in your voice when you were speaking on a mobile phone. And I think Lady Gaga was trying to mimic that in her singing of the song Telephone, to mimic that effect of your mobile phone dropping out because you're switching towers or you're getting out of range, which is not as common nowadays as it was when the song came out.
That was a song that Zhou Shen can sing like more than 10 different voices. Or Dala Bomba. Can you say that? Dala Bomba.
Da la Bomba.
Maybe you can do a reaction to it.
Okay, maybe next time I'll do a reaction to that song. But yeah, Ed, I really enjoy this rendition because he is enjoying singing it, and also he is putting more feeling in the song. It's not as robotic as the Lady Gaga version, which is very interesting. The guttural sound that he just made in that line, and at the end when he said "floor," and
Like a roar.
kind of like a growl, yeah. Oh, I didn't go back far enough. Okay.
Just a second, my fears is all they call play, and I can't stop to it to keep my head. Should I somehow know that I was afraid, and I'm kind of busy. Stop coming out, I don't get anymore. Hold my hand, my heart, and oh, stop coming out, I don't get anymore. Hold my hand, my heart, and oh.
There it is. Okay, yeah.
This is where the money is.
Yeah,
Wow.
the guttural sound when he sang that line,
Wow.
and the way he drags out the "or" on the end of "dance floor" at the end of the song line. So
Very good, very good.
yeah, it's excellent. I like Zhou Shen's rendition. May. Yeah,
There are several tones. Like me, like several turns.
yeah, it's very interesting and very powerful the way that he sings this song. And it might not be true to the original, but it's a very fun version to listen to. May. I like the way he ended that line very suddenly. It's kind of like the Lady Gaga version, but not exactly the same. the Lady Gaga version was kind of meant to be.
Let me put it this way: whichever song that Zhou Shen sings, it automatically
Put
becomes
his
own style.
yeah, he puts his stamp on every song that he sings, and that's what a true music star does. They don't just
Copy.
imitate or copy like karaoke. They actually put their own style on the song, and Zhou Shen does that with every song. I'm busy. I like the way that he changed the timing on that line. It actually works really well.
Say, where am I?
Where am I? So he's lost in the song again. He's lost the timing.
It's such a happy song, you know. You get carefree.
And all the phone ringing in the background is kind of disconcerting too, I'm sure. Yeah, the tones are actually true. All the tone sounds and the recordings are true to American phone systems. And I actually heard those same sounds living in America from the 80s onward. So yeah, Jason keeps reminding me to look at the camera. I'm not a full-time YouTuber, and so I'm not really adept with video log. Anyway, let's get back to the music. So what does he say?
He said, no, he is actually mimicking an operator's voice.
Oh, in Chinese?
Yeah. He probably forgot the line or something.
Okay.
So interesting.
Yeah, that is a very good example of ad-libbing. Yeah, he, even though he didn't know exactly where he was in the song, he picked it back up really quickly and right, and he got right back into the song, and he actually ad-libbed and made some interesting music in the interim. So yeah, you could tell he is a very professional musician. I'm trying to look at the camera. You put the camera really high this time. So anyway, let's get back to the music. Sometimes I feel like I live in Grand Central Station, but yeah, that line is supposed to be referring to the feeling you get when your phone's ringing.
Central Station in New York?
No, I've never been in Grand Central Station, but that phrase has been around since my grandparents' time, or before.
Times Square.
So Grand Central Station, I don't know if it still is, but at one time it was the busiest train station in the entire world. And this phrase came from probably the early 1900s, as busy as Grand Central Station, or like Grand Central Station. It just means extremely, extremely busy. So in the song line, what they're saying is their phone keeps ringing and ringing and ringing. Over and over, yeah, and is driving them crazy, like the hustle and bustle of Grand Central Station.
You know, I was very shocked. You know, do you remember that we watched the original version of Lady Gaga's MTV Telephone? Did it show that her private area?
The non-censor version did show her private area. The whole video was over the top, because you got to take into consideration gay marriage did not become law in America until what, 2015, and
there was a rumor that Lady Gaga was the man, so she had to prove it by showing.
okay. Yeah, there was. I'd forgotten that, but there was a rumor going around that Lady Gaga was actually a man in drag, going around at that time. And so in the music video, she showed off her privates, showing that she was indeed a woman. But yeah, that whole video was so over the top. It blew people away.
And after that, we couldn't find an original version anymore. Maybe got that.
Well, yeah, I think maybe there are some liability issues. You probably can still find the original version somewhere.
I can get.
But the lesbian kiss is still on there, and the cigarette sunglasses, those are still there. All those things, even in 2009, were considered, really risque.
I can see the reason why Zhou Shen liked it so much.
That whole video, that is one of my favorite videos of all time.
Thank you, Zhou Shen, for singing this song.
Yeah, thank you for covering this song. It's given me a trip down memory lane. And so, yeah, if you've never seen the MV for this song, please do. It is a masterpiece.
Yeah, hilarious too, and sarcastic.
Yeah, so over the top sarcastic. It's kind of like a caricature of, modern society. People literally dying to have their 10 minutes of fame on TikTok or some other social media platform. And this was all before, TikTok was even a word, or YouTube was kind of in its nascency back then, and Facebook hadn't been around very long when this video came out. Okay, let's continue listening to Zhou Shen's version of Lady Gaga's song Telephone.
Wow, he could sing without stop.
Dance floor. I like the way he goes down and then comes back up on dance floor. And yeah, the feeling he puts in his voice is kind of a wild quality that again kind of reminds me of Shakira a little bit. I like the way he added that I'm busy, kind of a little bit out of time, but at a perfect moment in the song. I like the way he went up on telephone. It adds a little extra something to the lyrics. I like that. I really do. I like that. Telephone. The way he goes up on the end there. I like the breathless quality of his voice when he sings that.
Sorry, the number you have reached is not in service at this time. Please check the number or try to call again.
That's amazing that he nailed the pronunciation on the phone recording. So yeah, this is a really fun song, and Zhou Shen did a really great job of covering it and putting his own stamp on a Lady Gaga classic. And like I said, this song brings back so many memories. It's just fun to listen to, and and it's an interesting. I mean, not only the song lyrics, the song, the way it's sung, the music video, all of those are just excellent. I mean, they should be in the Music Hall of Fame.
So, have you noticed Zhou Shen's progress on different style music, genre of music, and his English?
Definitely, he has diversified it. He's trying more diverse types of music, but also at the same time he's stayed true to himself, and he uses his style on every song, which is unique to him.
And there's a reason, must be a reason why Zhou Shen picked specific English song to convey the meaning. So I mean, the lyrics are full of meanings, are so meaningful.
Yes, I've noticed that theme. I don't really understand the Chinese songs except for the ones that you've translated for me, but the English songs that he has chosen, the meanings of the song, the lyrics, have very deep connotations, and so you can tell that Zhou Shen is also a thinker, and that he chooses these songs for a reason, not just because he likes the music, but also because he likes the lyrics and the words to the song.
All right. If there's no question, let's through again, and then we can end the broadcast.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna play. We're gonna play through Zhou Shen's cover of Lady Gaga's Telephone one more time, and if you don't have any questions, we'll wrap it up for this session.
So before ending the video, do you have any wishes for the person?
Happy birthday, Zhou Shen. And I hope you have many, many more happy birthdays.
And his career will.
Yeah, and that your career is successful, and that you live free as a bird, and are able to stay true to yourself throughout life, and continue your great contribution to music. All right. Okay, so we're going to play through one more time.
我们最近的循环。
Very good. I enjoyed the whole song. I really have to say my favorite part of Zhou Shen's version is the ending of the song, where he says "my telephone" and goes up at the end, and also the part where he raps when he loses his place in the song is pretty cute. But yeah, the ending by far is my favorite part of his version of the song. But he did a great job on the whole thing.
So are you looking forward to another version for this song?
Definitely, and it's especially fun if it's a song that I know and know the meaning of the lyrics, because it's interesting to see his take and his version, the way he sings a classic that I already know.
Thank you. I have to thank Zhou Shen again for sharing all the music.
Yeah, thank you to Zhou Shen.
It kind of become like a ritual. Like he has to do the live stream for many hours on his birthday.
That is amazing, and it shows amazing dedication to his fans. A lot of musicians would not, for free, do that.
Yeah, do that for free for his fans. No wonder he has so all the fans love him so much.
It definitely shows fan loyalty and dedication that most musicians nowadays don't have the time for, which is very endearing. Mm-hmm. So again, I'd like to thank you for watching Jason Adam TV, and if you haven't, please give us a thumbs up, click subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Bye bye.
Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend.